The tea said mint tea, but I don't know why it's turning red. Today we're going to talk about sunscreen. Alright, so before I start, I already washed my face. I'm using the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Cleanser right now. It's really gentle, so I like to use it in the daytime. So far, I really like it. No bad reactions, and I'll do an in-depth review about the Glow Recipe products. Now I'm just going to apply my toner. So in the daytime, I like a light, very light toner. It is the summertime. I'm using this Sunjong Etude House toner. It's supposed to be really gentle on the skin, and it's a pH 5.5, and it's fragrance free as well. So I've been trying this out as my nighttime and daytime toner. So I actually apply 2 layers of toner. The first layer is just to prep the skin and moisturize a little bit from cleansing. Even though the Glow Recipe cleanser doesn't really strip your skin, it's a very nice texture. Just you feel like your skin is clean, but you don't feel like it's drying. I'm sure a lot of you out there know there's a physical and a chemical sunscreen. I tend to gear towards more of a physical sunscreen that includes product with zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. Those ingredients help deflect sort of UVA and UVB rays, stop it from hitting your skin. That's why I use them. I also find that they're less reactive on my skin. As you can see, when my skin gets touched or when I use certain products, it gets really red and irritated. And I find with just chemical sunscreens, they just irritate my skin a little bit more. So there's a controversy between whether or not you should use vitamin C and retinol in the daytime. That's totally up to you, but there are I guess contradicting researches to show that yes, you can apply vitamin C in the daytime and it's also fine. That's what I do. I apply a vitamin C serum in the daytime regardless. I do not use retinol in the daytime though. So vitamin C, as you might or might not know, is a strong antioxidant for the skin, and when paired with a chemical sunscreen, I think helps helps from your skin going through more oxidative stress, since it is an antioxidant. It just helps prevent aging. And when you're applying sunscreen, what you want to do is definitely prevent aging, right, and discoloration. That's the main point of sunscreen, and also to prevent skin cancer and skin damage. You really want to be careful with what you're using on your skin and know why you're applying things on your skin. A lot of people say sunscreens will oxidize. Vitamin C will oxidize on the face while exposed to the sun. So that's definitely your choice. I personally do apply sunscreen in the daytime. If you're afraid of that, you can skip it altogether. You don't really need it. I find that when I apply serums, the sunscreen just glides on easier just because the skin is already moist already. Alright, let's move on to sunscreens. Products with zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, they do tend to have a white cast just because it is reflecting light, and I just find it less reactive for my skin. That's your choice. You can use chemical sunscreen as well if you are really afraid of that white cast, because I know people with darker skin tones, when you use a really product with a lot of white cast, you can look really ashy. So I totally understand that. I usually, after applying my serum, I go in with a mist. You can use any mist you want. That's totally up to you. So once your skin is wet like this, you can apply sunscreen. It glides on easier, so you don't have to tug your skin. Because our point is to make our skin more resilient by avoiding damage. So there's no point tugging your skin when you're applying sunscreen. That doesn't make sense. So I'm grabbing my favorite sunscreen right now. It's the Paula's Choice Resist Cellular Defense. It's a titanium dioxide based sunscreen. Sunscreen just goes on a lot smoother, and you can see how even when you're pulling like this, you're not actually pulling the skin just because the skin is already wet, and the mist will eventually go away. And also gives your skin a nice boost of hydration. That's how I apply it. And then the remainder, I just smooth it down my neck. So that's the layer of sunscreen. You can see that this is a moisturizer, so my skin looks a little bit sheeny, but that was a very thin layer. I apply another layer of sunscreen on top. What you do is apply it on the high points again, because this is where the sun would naturally hit anyways, and that's where people get burned and discoloration the most. And you sort of just blend it out. And don't neglect the ears as well. I tend to neglect the ears, but it's following your own tips. And you make sure you want to do it around the eyes too. And this sunscreen is just so nice to blend, that's why it's my favorite. You can see like it's a mineral sunscreen, but it blends away to almost nothing. And it gives a really nice pearlescent sheen to the skin. Yep, really good sunscreen. They have some for normal to dry skin and like dry skin to oily skin as well. I'll link all the sunscreens that I like later. Don't neglect the neck. So because this sunscreen is about, I think about like roughly $30. I don't apply this on the neck just because it was sort of ran out like really quickly. For the neck I use a more affordable sunscreen. It is from the Alba Botanica. This is a very emollient mineral sunscreen. This one is a tiny bit stickier, but it is zinc oxide, titanium dioxide, and it's SPF 30 broad spectrum. I take this. This one has a really thick white cast, so it needs a lot more blending, but it's very inexpensive and it's fragrance free, so I really like it, and it's water resistant. Just apply, and I apply all over it, and it's very moisturizing. I really like this sunscreen for my neck because my neck gets really dry, especially around this area. So this just protects and moisturizes throughout the day, and yeah, and it's really inexpensive. I think it was like under $10, so it's really great. So that's sort of like my routine, and then I would jump into makeup application. I'm just gonna go through real quick the sunscreen that I currently enjoy and share some with you. So the first one is obviously the one that I use. It's the Paula's Choice Resist Cellular Defense Daily Moisturizer. This is SPF 25, and the active ingredients are titanium dioxide, and it's SPF 25. I use this for every day where I know like I'm not gonna be out for too long. The next one is also by Paula's Choice. It's the Redness Relief SPF 30 Mineral Moisturizer. This one is a combination of titanium and zinc. I really like this one too. Next up is the Sunprise Etude House Sunprise Mild Airy Finish Sunscreen. Damn it, I'm crazy. This one is SPF 50 plus PA++. This one has a mild scent, but it doesn't bother me. I really like this, and also it's really inexpensive. So yeah, I totally recommend this one too. The next one I have is the Klairs Midday Blue Sun Lotion. This one is SPF 40 PA++. I really like this. It works as a makeup base also, but this one has a considerably more of a white cast, but it's like more of a brightening cast because it is blue tint, a tiny bit of a blue tint to it. It's not entirely white, but it's like bluish. And it's not entirely water resistant, so if you're sweating and stuff, it might come off. But if you're somebody that doesn't sweat as much, it goes away, it blends away pretty nicely. So yeah. As you know, you should reapply sunscreen every like 2 or 3 hours, but if you're wearing makeup, how do you reapply? The best way to do it is with cushions or with powders that have SPF. And if you've seen my older video, the DIY Acne BB Cream video, you can get one of these cases here to load up on sunscreen. And the one that works really well for this is this Sunprise. It's more of a watery texture, so you can fill it in with this empty puff and put it in and reapply it as you need daily. But yeah, that's about it. That's how I apply my sunscreen every day. If this is too like shiny for you, I'm okay with it, but if it is, then go ahead and set it with some powder, preferably with SPF. If not, it's fine too. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Sunscreen is really necessary, and you should always use sunscreen, even if you're running out to the grocery store or just working next to a mirror. You should or working next to a window, you should always apply sunscreen. You really have to like look at reviews and try them out and, you know, test them because everybody's skin is different. And I hope you found this useful, and I'll link the products that I use below. I really believe in it. I would not recommend products to you if I didn't really believe in it. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck, happy summer. And yeah, if you haven't followed me on Instagram already, go ahead and follow me. And if not, then I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.